All right, I have some things to talk about. It's never an easy subject to broach when you're playing a puzzle game for people on the internet, but I got quite a bit frustrated yesterday after waiting for so long and nothing happening. And just not really having a good understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing next, I guess. So I talked to a friend of mine who's much further in the game. He's beaten all of these puzzles, and he gave me some advice. I told him what I had done. He seemed pretty confused, and he gave me some advice. I kind of just went through a lot of my theories and ideas and where I'm coming from and my confusions. And so here's the things he told me. He told me a few things, probably more than you'll be happy that I know. But the first one is apparently I solved the puzzle with the clock correctly. I just did it at the wrong time. So the time matched what was on the clock, but I didn't do it early enough in the game. It has to be the first time the clock matches up. So now I'm kind of speed running the clock. I wonder if I could go get some kind of way to help me get that. Let me really quickly run out here. So, yeah, I mean, he was. I'm pretty annoyed, even now, thinking through the fact that I solved that puzzle correctly, and then I completely doubted myself when it didn't work. I'll try and light the thing on fire. Why not? So yeah, he said, I don't know if I should tell you this. And I said, well, what is it? He's like, you mentioned something in this conversation that I was surprised at, knowing how everything works. And I said, did it involve the clock? And he said, yes. And I said, go ahead and tell me. And he said it should have worked. So the conclusion we both came to is that it has something to do with the fact that maybe I needed to do it the first time it hit 130. So I'm kind of just speed running this, genuinely. Um, I want to get that clock tower as soon as possible. Then I'll worry about the rest of the house later. Okay. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I should have taken that first. I would have grabbed the attic. My mistake. Okay. Well, this is also important. Just thinking ahead. I'll go for this. Grab all the stuff. Oh, there's a key card in here. That's unusual, but it's good to know. Okay. Is there anything else in here? Sometimes there is. Okay. Is there a gem in this one? No. Okay. So, speed running, gotta speed run. I have so many things. I have a puzzle to solve in here. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this. Is there a gem today? I also forgot to try the safe. There's a key. I'll talk more about the safes in a minute. That's not good. This is getting tricky. I mean, I better get some. I need some gems, actually. We're in trouble. I'm gonna run back and go to the funeral parlor. I need some kind of gems. I mean, this is a little frustrating because I really need this room soon. I don't know when the game starts. I mean, let me just look. I have time. I have plenty of time. Okay. So I should probably just play. 13 minus 10 is 3 squared is 9. Now, I think I do it this time, but it might be after every time. So I'm going to try it after every time. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. That's 9. Minus 8 is 1. Okay, that's every time. So 20 minus 20 is 0. Minus 3 is negative 3. Divided by 3 is negative 1 times 4. Okay. So I have a lot of keys. I just need gems. I'm only going to have 1, 2. Oh, there was a box somewhere. Where was it? I saw it. Where was it? In here? Yeah. Maybe this will have gems in it. That would be really nice. Just what I needed. Okay. Let's not mess this up, though. It would be ironic if this is the time I mess this up. I guess maybe not ironic, just silly. One of the other statements is false. One of the other boxes contains gems. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they'll both be false. This is definitely false if it's both. This is definitely false if they're both. So this is true. If that's true, if this is true, then that's false. That's true, and this is false. Wait, one of the other statements is false. Uh-oh. I'm kind of in a rush. Okay, so this is true, correct? That's definitely false. That's definitely false. If it says both. So this has to be true. One of these two is definitely false. If it's this one, this would have to be true. If this one's true, this would have to be false. I think I got it. Oh no. Okay. So now where am I headed? Let's see what time it is. Okay. Spare room. I only have one gem and a coin. I could go to the trading post and get rid of my battery pack and my key card. I think I'm going to do that. I have a singular goal in mind. Now, that's always a terrible way to play this game. But I might just re-roll a couple times. I don't think it's that hard to get. We'll see what they give me options for. Let's give you the battery pack. No trade. Let's give you the key card. Oh, we're definitely doing that. Dear Lord. Well, okay. We'll go into the vault. Maybe there'll be a gem in the thing. And then once I go in the vault, can I return it is the question. Can I does the key get used up, or does it go back in my inventory? I wonder... This can't possibly be the one that I need, is it? It's still in my inventory. Allowance? Oh, well, this is going to be important. Let me start screenshotting. We're in the vault. Vault, vault, vault. Where are my vault notes? There they are. Okay. Oh, this is the same. Is it the same passport as before? Last time I got a passport, it said Daniels Gray, Aresian, 5156. Oh boy. Okay. So we're getting different passports. This one has icons in the upper right that weren't in the other one. And I have the cover, right? Because the cover is the cover the same? It looks to be mountains, 3 lines, and squiggles. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a different name. At least that's a little bit of progress. Now we're going to run to the spare room. I Maybe I'll get lucky and get... What room would be helpful right now? A commissary, honestly. Or a luxury store. Come on, commissary. This is fine. I'll deal with this. Code check. Okay, we're going to try the fuse at least. Oh, it takes 2. Okay. We're still in a hurry. I have plenty of keys. Give me a good room. Yes. Yes. Okay. No. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright. This is my next shot. Okay. Maybe they'll have gems for sale. They do not. Oh. Interesting. Never been in there before. Oh, and that opens the door because I have a kennel. I forgot I had a kennel. I'm not going to argue with that. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'll get to you. I'll get to you, I promise. Come on. No, that... Okay, back to the kennel we go. Maybe I should read this now. I'm running out of steps. I need to go outside. Okay. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean you gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. So this is going to be, what's the name of this? I'm just going to call it Dove Room. I can't remember the name right now, and it's on. I have something blocking my screen because I'm taking notes. Okay, dearest mother, 9/28/74. This should be the fifth letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I'm truly on my own. In other news, my in other news, my classes have been engaging, and I'm slowly making friends. So please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I of course recognized immediately, and yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The what? The... I don't know what that says. The something like suits me, I think? The something life. The something life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course. But after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finish unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the 8D to warn us. That's chess piece. Okay, I'm done. No, kennel, 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 kennel. I can. Hey, buddy. Yeah, there's still always time for you, even if I'm in a rush. That opens the doors. A key. I just need gems. Okay. Oh, that's it. It's over. Okay. I'll take this for tomorrow. Let me just make sure. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nope, we're taking them. We're taking the guest bedroom. Although, am I going through a bedroom on the way? Yeah, we're taking the guest bedroom. I don't want to risk this. There's a magnifying glass. Okay, we're going to see if we can blow up the trader. The trading post. Now I'm no longer in a rush. Is there anything else I missed? Hey. Oh, I want to put this back after I'm done. I think I'll have enough. I hope. Maybe I can dig up a turnip in here, or whatever it's called. Is it a turnip? I don't remember. Pebbles. Uh, I don't think I'm going to have enough steps to get back. That's fine. I guess I can craft this again. I made the workshop pretty common. Oh, I think I might be able to dig in here too, actually. All right. I did it. Upgrade disc. Lots of money. Okay, I have 7 steps, 6, 5. I'll be here. No, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Christoph, here's the rest of your share. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. I'll just take, I don't, what is this? This is the trading post? I wonder if I could do this multiple times or if this is just a one-time thing and I've made a mistake by doing it. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do not, but I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Denny. The thing is, I can't upgrade this. I worry if I take it, it's gone forever. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll offer me some food for something. What does it do? I don't remember. What would you give me for this? No, that's too good. I don't think he offers you any food here. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to take the upgrade disc. I'm worried. I'd like to leave it here for next time. So I'm done, right? I can't get back to Kochek. I have 7 steps. I don't have shoes. I traded my shovel away, so I can't even go dig for that secret blueprint. Hmm. Oh well. Okay, so cause like I'm at 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'll just call it a day. That's unfortunate. Alright, now before I hit start again, let me tell you about the other stuff I know. So, essentially, I express my frustration with the game, and that when I say my frustration with the game, it's just that I was unaware. Almost every time I solved a puzzle previously in this game, or I was having trouble solving a puzzle, there was some big hint that would help me. Like, for example, the paintings, right? I spent what 5 or 6 episodes on those stupid paintings, just like so frustrated. Not frustrated, but just trying to do this thing, beat my head against the wall. It just wasn't working. And then I just came across one room that told me how to solve the whole thing, and it was like, oh, okay. And then I think there's other examples too, but I constantly come across little hints here and there. And so I was wondering, and this is why I talked to my friend, if I'm on my own now, or or what. Um, and the answer sounds like is kind of yes, which okay. Um, but he gave me some pointers. One of the things that I said that was called out to me as being incorrect is that to do the reservoir in the basement, I need to power the pump room. So I guess I misunderstood the pump room last time I was in there. Again, these are things that he's telling me. These are things that they're assumptions that I was making, or things that I thought I was tried or had tried, so that I would never try them again because I made a mistake. And so one of those things is the pump room. One of those things is that stupid staying there and waiting for the clock. I never would have tried that again, not in a million years, because I thought I tried it already. The pump thing, eventually, maybe I would have gotten the pump and the boiler room close to each other and looked at it again, maybe. And then maybe I wouldn't have even realized that I didn't need to do that. I'm not sure. So, on my list of things to look for is the pump room and this clock tower before it hits the right time. And I think um, I know some of the other things are like. Let me consult my notes. Um, so on the inner sanctum note, the vault of a bank, I have to keep getting. I have to prioritize vault keys beneath all the docks. That's the reservoir one. A king on his throne, I don't know. A station left by one of your own, I don't know. A major if you draft it quite late. I have two theories for that. I think I've talked about my two theories. One is that I have to use that the furnace again and put it in like one of the latest in the ranks, like rank 8 furnace or something. And another one is that I just have to put a music room in rank 8. That sounds a lot more reasonable. I hope it's that. But the furnace bugged me so much that it was such a huge amount of effort for just getting one stupid little key that I feel like it's going to be important at some point. It says the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. I don't know what that means. The last door of 8 makes me think it's a rank 8 door of some kind. Or it's one of these 8 doors and it's all the way the one on the right. All right, let's what are we doing? We're saving and continuing. So pump room, I really want that clock tower. It's the next puzzle that I solved on my own. And then he said, I asked another hint. I said, hey, not a hint, but I said, another thing that seems kind of like partway through early game and partway through late game are these safes that I'm solving accidentally. I'm kind of brute forcing them. And so I asked for the solution to two safes that I knew the answer to. And one of them was really smart, and one of them I didn't like at all. So the one that I thought was really smart is the one in the office. It's like March of the Count, and apparently you're supposed to count the statue of that's on top of the safe in the rest of the room, and it's 3, and that's why it's 0303. So I lucked into that one for sure. And then the one I didn't like was the one in the study. Okay. I think I want the hovel, and I'm just going to try and speed run speed run the clock tower again, because now I don't have to worry about gems. So I can collect gems to uh, to use the study. So maybe this will be a study. No, but a kennel is almost just as good right now. Hey, I like starting with a kennel. I think I've decided that officially. Um, not taking this yet. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll get reroll dice. Keys, gems, salt shaker, shovel. I'll take the shovel for sure. Okay, I'm always going to take a shovel, pretty much. So the office. Oh, I'm going to need a workshop again for fire, or at least the sledgehammer thing. I think there's a sledgehammer wall that I haven't been able to. Where was it? It was in one of the red rooms. Maybe it was the weight room, or maybe it was the basketball room. And then I think there's also one that I haven't done in the greenhouse. And it just makes me wonder if it's exactly the same thing that's in the secret garden. Like it's just the other handle to open the other side of the antechamber. What do I have? Battery pack and shovel. Okay, I need a third thing. I don't remember what it is. Oh right, it was a handle because I crafted that once before, but didn't really get a chance to use it. Security. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna run an experiment real quick. Oh, I'm having trouble. I'm my keyboard is like far away from me right now, so I'm reaching over to type. That's why I typed wrong a couple times in a row. All right. So what do we want? We want right. I don't know why I clicked that, and I don't know why I clicked that. Sorry, guys. Way to waste a gajillion seconds. Now I have to log in again, of course. Okay. I want the laboratory. What was on the shelter computer? It was just this time lock safe, right? I think so. I don't know. Honestly, none of these are thrilling me right now. So multiple bedrooms after my second. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then hold off. Because if I can connect, I've yet to do this and it seems important. Is there anything in here, by the way? This seems very important. I don't know why. Looks like there might be like a room behind it or something. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna try for this. That's another thing I have yet to do. So I'm gonna save you for later. I want a study. I'm gonna also just buy all the keys and gems now. And the salt shaker in case I get food on the way. Might as well. Especially since I have a shovel. Oh, I can't buy any more keys. That was a mistake. You, it's you? You're the one that wants to be pet? Hey, hey, buddy. What about you? No? Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. There we are. Okay. I have to look at this room later. Let me just try it. It was the little safe was 1108. Maybe it's just the same one. 1108. Okay, maybe it is D8 after all, which was 1117. Okay, I'll come back if I remember. I draft this from pretty much all the time. Yeah, why not? I think I'm gonna do this. Is there anything in here? No. Oh, I can dig. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I have plenty of rerolls, so let me see if there's a coin person here first. No. Okay, so I get 2 keys. That's 1, 2. Maybe I'll get a handle. That would be nice. 3 keys, 4 keys, a box. That's 5 items. I'll take them. 6, 7, 8. So it's just a lot of gems and keys today, which I'm okay with. So I need more steps, which means I need... Okay, well, actually I'm headed back here. What's outside? A hovel, right? Okay. Yeah, good boy. Hey. Did I dig? There's nothing to dig today. Okay, so... I have to get something good here. I'm gonna redraw. That one's interesting. I'm gonna nope. I really would like a door facing north from this. This is gosh, why am I... I mean, I wanted both, but I'll just take this, I guess. And I'm gonna get more gems. I need... Gosh. Okay, let's see what I get from this. Hopefully lots of good stuff. Is there a slice of pizza? There is. And there's chests in the front. But those don't ever really have food in them. Yay! Oh, I forgot to even try for the thing. I totally forgot. Oh well. I got so focused on the other stuff, especially the clock tower. Whoops. Whoopsies. Do I need keys? No. Not as much. Gosh. Okay. Please give me a clock tower. Maybe I'll just redraw until I get it, maybe. Or I could do the bedroom. Yeah. I didn't even realize that I was here. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm tired of not having multiple exits. Perfect. The West Wing Hall is such a boss, and the East Wing Hall too. Okay. That puts fruit in the house. Maybe there'll be places to dig. Nice. Oh, and that opens the door. Is that the only one? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this had a door here too. I actually genuinely didn't notice that before. I guess I'll go for another bedroom. Probably be a boudoir, I hope. So that I can turn. Oh, you know, this is even better. Things are looking up. Okay. Should I head back to the passageway? I mean, I could do it from the secret garden too. This will unlock the door. And I have a lot of gems now. I wonder if I should try and put a... Ooh, that's a little tempting, but I need the gems right now. Come on, give me a clock tower. You know you want to. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to try for music room. A rank 8 music room. This is good too. And maybe I can put the music room to the right of it. Okay, I'm going to do this actually. Okay. Oh, thank you. Super rare. Higher than rare. I've been waiting for that. Drafting studio. Common. Well, standard. No, common. I guess I'm going to move this down. So here's the thing. I don't necessarily want it a lot because of how expensive it is, and I don't really know if it's worthy of going inside. So it was rare. I think I'm just going to drop it to unusual. I don't want it that often. Okay. So now, please give me a music room. Oh, I have to try this. I've never done it before. Oh. I have to. I can't not. Oh. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. I guess I'm going to have to keep opening that chest. Is there other cool stuff in here? It looks like there's other cool stuff in here. What is this? Hmm. Okay. Is this way? Wait. Okay, good. Clock tower, please. You know I can deal with anything. I think I'm gonna walk in and closet it. Reroll dice and gems. I'm feeling good about that. Okay. I am running out of steps. So let's see. I have passageway, secret garden, and aquarium. The passageway, secret garden is further back. It's more steps to get there. So I'm gonna... Oh, this adds the pool room thing. But this does not seem like the day to have to go back downstairs. Is the clock room unusual and rare? Probably. Maybe I'll get a turnip. That would be really nice. Man, no turnips today. I wonder if that has to do with the soil fertility. There should be fruit in the house, actually, if I run through. And this solves my problem, too. I do have 12 gold. It's not a lot, but it's pretty good. How many green rooms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take that. That is fantastic. Okay. And I could do a couple bananas too. I'm gonna do yeah, I'm gonna. I don't feel like I need anything else. So I'll do that. I'm now safe on steps. This is the room I need to be in anyway. I need to turn right. Sure. There's the clock tower. Is there a clock in this room? I don't know. I think I made it on time. I think I made it on time. It feels like I went pretty quick. Yes, I'm here. Now, is the clock always the same? 1:30. Oh, and there's a treasure room. A treasure chest. If I don't already have that, I think I've blocked myself in, right? Yeah. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm done. So the room's done. I'm just going to wait here. And then I guess I'm going to have to go outside and go through the basement, which, not a problem for me. Oh, I remember why I want fire. So I have to wait anyway. Might as well talk. I wanted fire in my, whatchamacallit, my coat check room, because the tomb has a whole lot of candles in there. And there's that room with all the candles in a circle. So it is what it is. I'm gonna need to recraft one of those. I don't have a magnifying glass. But I get the workshop pretty much every run now, which is nice. So to continue what I was saying earlier, the safe in... Oh, I should go look at the safe in the study again. The safe in the drafting room, the little one, the explanation I got was that you count the small gates on the picture on the calendar, and there's 8 of them, so that's why it's November 8th. And what's weird to me is that same clue, it means something else to me. So the sentence is, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And what I thought was that there's going to be 8 locks, and some of them are on safes, and some of them are on gates. And that kind of all makes sense to me. Like, one of them led to the garden outside. That was a small gate. I don't know. So knowing that I have to count gates other places could be useful. I don't even know where the other safes are, except for the one in the study. I asked if there was a hint to where they're located, and I was given a very vague answer of, if I'm in the room, there might be a hint for me to help know there's a safe in the room, but I don't know what that hint is, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. So maybe I should go to the rooms where I know there's a safe and look for something that they all have in common. Oh, let's see, what else is on my list of things to do? So obviously the pump room. The chess puzzle, I have a theory. I think I've mentioned this on stream before. I may not have. It might be one of those things as I was going to bed. So I've been coming across a lot of chess pieces, and what's driving me crazy is that there's repeats. I don't know if there's repeats of the same color. Let me look, actually. I have a chess piece notation thing. What's my clock look like? I still have a while. I still have 15 minutes-ish, plus more. So I can talk for a bit, and then I'll probably just pause and wait and get a drink or something. So my safe notes are, not my safe, my chess notes. Let's look at them right now. Together, I'm going to speak through them out loud. In the den, there's a white pawn. Ah, I can't hit escape. Hold on. Come on. There we go. In the storeroom, there's a white pawn. In the funeral parlor, there is a black pawn. In the bedroom, there is a white pawn. In the nook, there is a white rook, a nook rook. In the drawing room, there's a white pawn. In the nursery, there's a white pawn. In the clock tower, there's a black nook. I said a white nook earlier, but also in the conservatory, there is a black rook. In the attic, there is a white bishop. In the observatory, there is a white knight. In the solarium, there is a black pawn. In the vault, there is a white rook. In the bookshop, there is a black bishop. In the walk-in closet, there is a black pawn. And in the drafting room, there is a black pawn. So there's a lot of pawns. There's a lot of rooks. There's less bishops, but there's at least a few. Now, I also know in the ladyship's chamber is a queen. I'm fairly sure. I just didn't have in my screenshots because I've been separating my chess screenshots and my ladyship chamber. I got there before I started doing that. Let me just look real quick. Might as well. You're stuck here listening to me. Ladyship's chamber has a white queen. And the study has a black king. I wonder if there's a white king and a black white king anywhere. But my point is, what I'm finally getting around to saying is that there's a lot of... Is there one up here even? Wasn't there? Yeah, I'm in the clock tower. I think I said that, but I just didn't even realize where I'm standing. I could have showed you. What I'm getting at is that I thought when I first came across the chess puzzle that I'm going to have to put these chess pieces in the right place and everyone's going to have the same solution. But this is a drafting game and there's lots of repeats. And I'm wondering if in a run where I get for sure the study in her ladyship's chamber, then I've got all the pieces. If I get, I mean, obviously I need also at least an attic or a bookshop or something to get the bishop, and I need, but then I could go and just know where those things are on my board by opening this and put them in the right spot. And then maybe, so maybe instead of it being a, oh, these chess pieces go in exactly the right spot, maybe it's a, I make the spot where the chess pieces go. Now, what I don't understand, and the reason, oh, I think I have talked through this before, because I was like, there's, last time I went out to the chessboard, the blue chess pieces. And I don't recognize blue chess pieces. So what I want to do after this is a couple things. In this run, I can't forget, I have to go outside anyway. So on the way out, I might hit up the study and see if I can open the safe. And then maybe I can look around in the study and see if there's anything that stands out as unusual. To find the other safes, but I don't, that's less important to me than it is to go look at the chess puzzle, find a secret blueprint that I know where it is because I used a magnifying glass, and something else. What was the last thing? Oh, if I have a key, I need to put the key. If I'm getting a key here, I mean, I don't know if this will give me a key or if it'll give me a clue to another key. Like, it'll be like, oh, you have to go do something else. But if I get a key here, then I need to go put it in the downstairs thing. Now, I don't think I have another sigil yet. Actually, I did. I had one on top of on the thing I found. I have the one that I found earlier today. The front of the, where was that, in the vault? On the front of the passport is Fen Ares. Now, I don't know how to know which door. Oh, actually I do. That one has like a, that one's a pentagon. So I need to look for the pentagon room because I have the answer to that one. Alright, alright. Wait a minute. Now let me, while I'm waiting, I have nothing else to do. I'm going to go cross-reference that with my, my pictures of the inner sanctum, because I have pictures of the ground. So the pentagon, oh, is just actually the next one after the one I did. Door 2. I wonder if they're in like an order that's easiest to hardest, and that's why the first two are the easiest one for me. I don't know. So yeah, the cover of the vault passports has another sigil on it, and it's got a pentagon in the middle. They're both the same, I'm fairly sure. I'm just going to double check. They're both Fen Ares. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I think I've been putting it off for so long, is I'm going to pause the video. I'll unpause it when it's close to time. And I might read through some of the lore about the countries, because it seems like it's actually going to be super important. Like, and maybe there'll be a sigil in there that I didn't see. I'm going to need the sigils. And obviously I have two that I've found. I forgot about the one in the vault. So there's probably other ones I found and forgot about too. I know there's one on that fire puzzle. The fire puzzle itself is a sigil, I believe. I might have screenshots of that. That was in the, I think I put it in the tomb section because I found all of that through the tomb. Might as well go look now. You're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Where's my tomb? Maybe I have it in Tomb Reservoir. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of screenshots in here. Okay, hold on. So in the tomb, there's some candles that are not lit. Seems important. Each of the journeys comes to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? There's a skull and a map. Yes. So the one with the fire puzzle is the sigil I've done already. It's the one that has... It was the one I found in the secret garden. Hmm. I don't know what that fire puzzle represents yet. I'm not even... I could just light them all. Just light one of them and see if something happens. Light them all, see if something happens. But obviously I need to light up the... I need a torch. Or not a torch, whatchamacallit. A glass, magnifying glass connected to a metal detector, I think it was. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're getting closer. So it's going to be another 7 minutes or so. If each 15 minutes is 2 hours, so 7.5 minutes is 1 hour. And we're just about an hour away. So like 7. So let's just call it 8 minutes. But I'm going to unpause when it gets close to time. I'll go grab a drink. Okay, I'm unpausing a little early because I don't want to miss it. I don't know what's going to happen. But this thing is awfully suspicious. So maybe this will open or something. I don't know. Getting closer. You know, there's like black lines along this wall. Maybe it will open up. No, it's in all 4 corners. Getting closer. Okay. The suspense is building. Just like it was yesterday. Huh. It would be pretty funny if nothing happened again, and it turns out that it's not the time, but rather like he did something and is run by mistake that he didn't even know he did. That would be pretty funny, not gonna lie. In a really sad, depressing, horrible way. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Come on. time. It's there we go. Oh, is this a staircase that goes down? Oh no. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, I guess it doesn't happen at nighttime. Oh, neat. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Oh no. Each of these clocks. Oh boy. Oh boy. So each of these clocks should be set to a different time. That's true. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. That's true. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. That's false. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. That's true. This clock should not be set on the hour, so it ends in 0. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain 1, 2, 3, or 4, so that's true. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers. Another clock here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. That's false. Why is that one different than the rest? They're all typed. Hmm. Is this one like fake? Or are the rest of them typed? Oh. That one's just weird. So maybe it means they'll go up in a descending order. Maybe because it's a clue. Oh. Let's ignore this for now. Are there any that I do know? So this one's 7 o'clock. And the way I figured that out is because... Oh, am I doing the hour? I meant to do a minute. So this is 7 o'clock because the clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. And this one ends on the hour because it says it should not be, but that's a lie. So I know for sure this one's 7. And it says only 5 of them should be sent to ending on the hour. So this will not be all different numbers. It does contain a 7 though. I'm just going to set it to 137 just for fun. Because it can't be 70 something. So it could be either 07 something or other, or it's 0 something 7. Because that's the only clock times that could be a 7. 7 something or something blank 7. Maybe this one's also 7 o'clock. Because it doesn't, so it doesn't have a 1, 2, 3, or 4. All of them are set to a different time, so this can't be 7 over here. Hmm. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. That's true. 5 of these clocks should be set to time on the hour. So I know one of them. I'm gonna just, maybe they'll be in descending order. So maybe it's, I feel like I don't have enough time, or not enough time, enough information. I feel like there's clues I'm missing. I wonder if it has to do with, in the den there's a clock that is stopped. And in the den there's those 2 clocks that I don't know the answer to. Like I from the very beginning I homed in on those clocks as important. Is there anything else in here real quickly? Like, it feels like there's so many times. And how many clocks are there? Five on an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of them are not on an hour. Ooh, I'm already a little sleepy. This is like blowing my mind. So I think I know this one for sure. 7 o'clock. 100% 7 o'clock. And this can't be 007. It's not 007, right? They goes from 12 to 1. Yeah. It could be like 706 and 607. This would be 607. This would be lower than 607, but I don't, it can't have 123 in it. I don't know why 607. It just feels like 706 could be this one. This one. No, wait. This one. And then this one was what? 7. I feel like I just don't have enough information. Do I have enough information for this? 706, 607. So this could be like 608, I guess. Ah, and this was 7 o'clock, right? So this would be higher than 7 o'clock, 706. So at least 2 of the numbers 7:07. Yeah, sure, why not? But I just skipped it. I must be sleepy. Okay. Okay. 7:07. Now, how many are not ending on? So this maybe is 6 o'clock because I might be running out of ones that can't be. Uh, oh yeah, how many are? Okay, so one is on an even number. Another two. Oh, there's not enough. I messed up somewhere. 6, 7. This could be 8. 8 o'clock. Nope. And this is 9 o'clock. This is 10 o'clock. Oh, it can't have a 1 in it. Hmm. Okay, well that tells me that the highest time is 9 o'clock, probably. And in order to get in order to get 5 ending in an hour, excuse me, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 o'clock is the earliest one. Now, why did I use 6:07? Wait, 5 can't. Can 5 be one of the. Where's the numbers that it says you can't have? Okay, so yeah, 5 o'clock. All right, so that makes sense. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all there has to be a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, 9. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. And then everything else is between that. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Oh boy. The thing is, if I don't do this puzzle now, I have to redraw this room and do this again, I think. Sorry. I might just have to do that. I'm gonna take screenshots of all of these, and I'm gonna be back. And maybe I'll even do it in my off time and just write down the numbers. You heard my. Okay, I figured out that it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are the hours, because it can't contain a 1, so that would eliminates 10, and it can't contain a 4, so that eliminates. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are 5 of the clocks here for sure. Now, each one on each side is a 7. So one of these is probably 7 o'clock, and the other one's probably. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's going to be 8:07 and 7:08, but it's going to be. What are my numbers? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? It's going to be 7:06 and 6:07. Okay, let's try this. So 5 o'clock. No, that's the highest one. So 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Let's do 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Yes. 7 o'clock. 7:08. Oh. No, 7:06. Nine o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7:06, 7 o'clock, 6:07. Okay. Oh. Oh, dang it. Oh, I messed up somewhere. This is weird. I don't know if I've ever seen a handwritten note before. I'm gonna look at my notes. I'll be right back. I have to pause. And I'm getting tired. I think what I'm gonna do is this video has been an hour and 22 minutes, and part of that was me waiting, but I think I'm gonna pause. I'm just gonna kind of get up. Maybe I'll even eat dinner, walk around for a bit, and just leave it here. And oh, I need to look at my notes. I need to see if I've ever seen another handwritten note like this before. I think the best chance would have been in like one of the maid's chambers or something. I don't know if I've ever seen a handwritten true note or a handwritten false note. So, okay, I'll be right back. Well, for you, I'll be right back. For me, it's going to be a while. I really need to wake up. Thanks. All right. Oh, well. I got dinner, and I started reading through all of my notes, every single picture, looking for a single thing that was handwritten. And the only two things I found were in the Nook, where it talks about the apples and bananas and oranges. And when I realized it says bridge under the name Bridget, like if you look at I don't have the pictures up right now, but it says bridge. It's in the word Bridget. It's like italicized rest different than the rest of everything. And then in the security room, there's the list that says blue memos equals true and red memos equals lies, and that is in handwriting. And underneath where it says red memos and equals lies, there's something that I zoomed in on in Photoshop, and it says unless written by hand. Here, maybe I can share this part of my screen. I'm gonna pause and try and do that. I think you can see this. Let me zoom in. It's really hard to see, but it says unless written by hand. It looked like just a weird underline. I think you're supposed to use a magnifying glass, and I don't know if I ever did. Maybe I did do this, and I just don't even remember. But it's clearly there. Like they were kind of nice, and I saw it without even like when I was at full zoom. I was like, hey, wait, that looks weird, and because this is exactly the message I was looking for. But I was looking to see if there's anything else I've ever seen that's handwritten. Let me actually, I might as well have it open. The other one was the Nook. Let me grab that. So in the Nook, oh, I'm on the spot now. No, not the Nook. The pantry. The pantry. Here it is. Let me copy this image and paste it in here. Oh, paste it in the wrong. Why didn't it paste? There we go. And that one I did. It's funny. I must have called it out at the time because I even have the magnifying glass over it. Um, yeah, but if you look at that, it's like bridge. I don't know what that means. I've seen other text that's like got weird pieces called out. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off. If I just do this, yeah, okay. So I guess this one's a lie. So that means they'll be either not in ascending order, or more likely, I imagine it means, oh no, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So five, was it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Where's the one that says what numbers you can't use? Sorry, it's been like a half an hour or longer. I ate and then started reading my notes. Where's the one? Okay, so this one's probably 5 o'clock, and then maybe 6 o'clock. Where do I need? Yeah, because I think this needs to be. Yeah, this is gonna be 6 o'clock. Now this could be 6:07. I'm gonna try that. This could be 7. This could be 7:06. That's what I was trying to do before, but I think that it didn't work because I had it backwards. I'm impatient because I'm excited. I am still tired too. So this will probably be 8, 9. 8 and 9 are on some of these. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh, no, 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 I didn't. I didn't. This clock. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm misunderstanding. 6:07. 7. 7:07. Where's the one that has to be reversed? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is 7 o'clock. Switching this around has gotten me all backwards. It could also potentially be 8 o'clock. Let me read the one to the left of it. Okay. 6 o'clock, 6:07. This is not 7 o'clock. But this... I should start from the end, because the other end is 9 o'clock. I think that'll be the latest one. So let's work my way out from in to out. 5 to 9 is correct. So this one is not going to end in 0. So this will be 8, 807 something 08, 808, maybe 8 o'clock. Now I'm just kind of improvising because I was wrong. It seems... So far the right side and the left side are good. Now this one I went with 808. Oh no, it can't be 808. Maybe 807. 806. No, because it has to have a 7 in it. I feel like this has to be oh, maybe this is 608. Okay, 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 okay. And then this is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then 806, right? I think I got it. I think I actually just beat the puzzle. No? Okay, hold on. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6:07. Oh. 5 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 use ending. Okay, that's correct, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's accurate. Oh, I did that one. What's this one? Each of these clocks should be. That is correct, right? 5, 6, 6. Okay. Oh, this. So this is fake. So it has to be all the same numbers? Wait, what? Earlier I had a better solution for this. So all different numbers, that means two of the numbers have to be the same. So this is 606. Okay, okay, okay. I think that's all I did wrong. Right? No? Okay, each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5, 6, 606, 608, 7, 8, 806, 9. Okay. 5 should be set to a time ending on the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This clock should be a time containing all different numbers. That's false. So as long as two numbers are the same, we're good, and they are. Oh, crazy. How do I do that? Could it be... Oh boy. So this has to be 607. No, it can't. And it can't be 677. So it has to be 707. Is that right? How can it be 707? Let me reread the note in the kitchen, or not the kitchen, the security room. That read memos equals lies unless written by hand. So this is the truth. The clocks are positioned so their times will go up in ascending order. So if all the numbers are different, this is a problem. Maybe this is 7 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to go with this being 7 o'clock. I can't see it being anything else. which means my 7 o'clock is wrong. So this like, does it matter what this one is? This is going to be not 7 o'clock if this is 7 o'clock. So this will be like, let's just try 7:05. What are the numbers it can't be? 7:05 works. Okay. This could be 8 o'clock. It has to be at least, okay. This can't be 8 o'clock. Can this be 8:07? Could this be 7:08? I think this is going to be 7:08. And this would be 8:07. It has to be. Now, this is 9, 8:07. I have two 8 o'clocks. Does it matter what they... Oh, this one has to be... It's like 7:17. Oh no, it has to... What the heck? I think this is the one screwing me up. This has to be 7 o'clock. Right? This clock's neighbor should both be set to a time containing a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour, so it has to end with 00, which means this is 100% 7 o'clock. Which means this can't be 7 o'clock. This has to be 6 something. It can't though, it has to be 5 something. Okay, I think this is 6 o'clock. I think it's going to have to be 5 something. 5, because it has to be 5:57. It has to be. Let me double check. It has to have a 7 in it. And that's the only 7 number below 7 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's the only one that has two of the same number. It could be like 4:47, but we're in trouble. So 5 o'clock. Oh, wait a minute. What's going to be backwards over here? 8:05, 5:08. I think that's what this is going to be. Okay, I think I've got it now. But I think I had it before too. Yes! Woo! And a key. Does it matter which one it is? No. Wow, that was a real pain in the ass. In like 6 different ways. Okay. I had things I wanted to do. Oh, what were they? Man, that's why you don't take a dinner break. Okay, it was I can't do the laundry room. Sorry, I muted myself to burp really, really loudly. So you missed out on that. That's what happens when I eat a bunch of dinner. Um, I don't have I have one gold. Doesn't matter. Where am I going? Another thing, when I was looking through my notes, I realized that the rooms in the aquarium is like one of the hallways, the office, I think, or maybe the archives. It had filing cabinets. I have to take a sip of. Oh, I don't have any water. I have to pause to take a sip of water. I'll be right back. Okay, I have water. I let's see. What was I saying? I was in the middle of figuring out what to do next. What items do I have? I have the sanctum key. I kind of want to trade the sanctum key to the trading post. That'd be very funny. Um, but I don't have a trading post. I have the hovel. What was I thinking about doing? I have to dig. I'm gonna dig up the. I have to go outside anyway. There's a blueprint in the basement. I know where it is now. I'll do that. There was something else on the way out. Hmm. I don't know. I don't remember. Give me a second, because if I miss out on doing something simple, I'll be annoyed. The safe in the study. That's one of the things I was gonna look at. I get a study almost every round. I might just not worry about that this time. Okay, I don't know. Should I go down through the foundation? It's probably faster, right? 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23? No. How do I even get out? Where's my exit point? Through. How do I get out? This is what happens when you take a break. You forget how you got in. Okay. Wow. Is that really seriously it? Okay, so it's like kitchen, garden, hallway, passageway, den, hallway, drawing room, observatory, funeral parlor, security. Wow, that was a heck of a. I guess it's actually faster to not go through the foundation, maybe. Okay, let me write kitchen, security, west wing, passageway, den. Let me go there. I said security. I meant secret garden. Another thing I saw, which is very interesting, is that this is stopped, right? And there's a swan in here. Now let me. I might as well just like. I've got my notes on my screen working now, so I'm gonna just really quickly switch over to my note for. Now we'll do it later. But I'll explain it as I go, as long as I'm walking towards where I need to go. Hallway, drawing room, observatory, funeral parlor. So in the final room. Oh, the chess pieces. I'm gonna look at the chess pieces. Security. Did I open a box? Does it matter? Is there any reason to even do this except for fun? I think maybe I want to do it just to keep the numbers high. If I lose my steps though, no, I'm not even gonna risk it. Workshop. What if I trade a wind-up key in the trading post? That's interesting. Oh, I don't think I care about this. This would have been nice. Salt shaker doesn't have any combinations that I can find yet, but maybe there will be someday. Okay, kennel entrance hall. Pet the dogs. Yeah, hi. You're my best friend. And so are they. But don't tell them that. Hi there. Okay. Okay, two things to do. Look at the chess puzzle and see if any of the pieces are not blue. And if they're black or white, or both, a mix of both would be fantastic. There's this symbol again. This symbol is everywhere. I don't, and it's all actually all over everything. Maybe it's in that book. I started reading the book and I got a little sleepy again, so I stopped reading the book. The one about the history with the picture of the castle in it. I think that castle was in that window I saw. I look again, looking through all my notes. Actually, I wish maybe I should sit here and come up with a good way to show my notes at the same time as my screen. Except that just okay. Are they all blue? They're all blue. Okay, I was wrong. Do I have? Maybe I can. What do I have? Let me see if I can get any of them right. If it does anything. I have a clock tower. What's the clock tower? It is a rook. Where a clock tower is 3 below the antechamber. Wait a minute. Well, that's... And the Nook has a rook, too. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what does that mean? That means I need the study. I need to check the study on the king. I'm fairly sure that's right. It's like right here. Did I get it wrong? Wait, is that the queen? Oh. Is it the queen in the study? I misunderstood that. Have I seen a king? I thought I thought the king was in the study. I don't know if I've seen a king then. It could have been in the master bedroom. Let me look at my pictures of the master bedroom. I don't know how many good pictures I took. I did actually. I think I took really good pictures because I've been realizing that some of the earlier rooms I was not taking good pictures of. So I think I just grabbed every possible angle from the master bedroom. Okay, let's look for a king. There's swords on the wall. There's cannons. There's a typewriter that had part of a message. There was a clock. Was it a stopped clock? Because one of my theories is that the stopped clocks, I've seen at least two. Now, the one in the master bedroom looks like the same one that's in the den. But in my pictures of room 46, there's a clock in there, and I don't remember if it stopped. I could look at my video, I think. It would be like or three videos ago when I went back there. Okay, I don't see a king. Now, there's an observatory rook. Where's my observatory? Rank 4, 4, 4. So at least I know how this works. Now there's 1,000 pawns. Let me see if it matters which one I use. Oh, what's in the attic? The attic was a bishop, was it not? I have so many, I accidentally have so many chess pieces this round. Let me just see. There should be like 1,000 places this goes. Now, I don't think I have this. I could try every spot. I don't think I have this. Oop. Yeah, I don't think I have such a room. Okay, well at least I know how to solve this now. That's cool. I was right in my theory. It feels good to be right, guys. Sometimes it happens. That's what it feels like. Sometimes I'm right, I guess. Oh, I'm tired. I don't. What's annoying is I have more time to play today, and I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna call it after this run. Maybe I'll. I don't know. I have to work out too, so maybe if I go exercise. Except I just ate. You're listening to all my first world problems. I just ate, so. Oh yeah, let's go get this thing. So I don't want to work out. So it's like right here somewhere. I think I was hanging around this spot. Where would it be? Oh, do I need that stupid hammer with the power on it? I bet I do. Or maybe it's in the wall. Is that a smashy wall? I just heard a noise outside. That's disconcerting. It's just super windy out there. Well, maybe this is a good time to end my night anyway, in case the power goes out. Well, okay. I'm thinking all of a sudden, I thought it was here. Oh, there it is. Interesting. Sure would. Oh, it was right there. I thought maybe it was between the... Okay. What else was I going to do down here? Oh, I have a key. Dear Lord. You can tell I'm tired. So, I could open up the Pentagon one and solve it, I think. How is this aligned? Okay. The Pentagon one is the only one that I know I have. Again, every time I consult my notes, I find something interesting. What was the other thing? I was going to say, oh, in consulting my notes, this room up, the red room. By the way, I'm curious if it's open if I haven't drafted a boiler room. No. Okay. So the upstairs of that gear room, there was that window that I looked out, and I thought, oh, there's the treasure trove. But I looked at the picture again, and it wasn't the treasure trove, that's for sure. So I want the pentagon. That's number 2. Can I use it over here? I could. It says the 8th door has a key behind it. This is a huge decision. It's a tough decision because if there's no way they'd let you soft lock. It's just not. That's not the kind of game it is. Like they're not going to be like, oh, well, you didn't open the 8th door, so you have to start over the whole game again. So I think that it's a misdirect. I think I might as well do the one I know I have the answer to. Yeah. Okay, so I know this one. It's on the passports. Um, I have to look at my notes. That's in the vault. Vault. Where are you at, vault? All right. It looks like. Now, if I remember, I have to do this either from the inside outside or the outside inside. I need little mountains as a symbol and 3 lines on the thing. Oop, I had it right. Little mountains on the symbol. 3 lines. Now, the outer edge is like squigglies. By the way, when I rewatched my own video of doing this the other day, it started on the right one and I turned it off. You probably were mad at me. Is this it? This looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Now I can go over here and see what I get. Is this a puzzle box? At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fenris was established. I bet I should take screenshots of this. Yep, I think I did before. I'll do it again. It's in, hold on. This is Inner Sanctum Door 2. Inner Sanctum Door 2. Paste. Alright. At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fenris was established, more Ajai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Tuscan's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles will turn red in triumphant victory, and all the white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. This sounds pretty not fun. What color do I want? Not green. Yellow. Red. So how do I make things when red tiles, when these tiles are pressed, black tiles turn red in triumphant victory. So if I press a red one, so I need to make more black tiles. So green swaps. How do I make black tiles? So green moves, black moves things over. Gray does nothing. Green swaps the corners. Why did that happen? I need... Oh, wait. So the white turns to red. So those need to be white. Ooh. So I have 3 red right now, theoretically. I'm missing something. So clearly, turning that to black is a good idea. Okay. Now how do I get white? Because red turns black to red. Black turns white to black. Is that what the rule said? Black tiles on the box turn red. White tiles turn black. Ugh. This will turn red. That turns black. How do I get more white tiles? How did that work? If the orange is surrounded by red, then it becomes red. Okay, that's a good rule to know. So this is okay. So I want... Getting closer. Getting closer to understanding. What I'm missing is how to move the orange tiles. Can I move them once they're white? Why did they switch? I don't understand why they switched. So that was a move I didn't get, but it was important. Alright, so this... Now this will turn red. I can turn this one red. Something switched. Is this will switch just with the black? Is that right? Let's find out. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so hold on. It was this. No, it will switch with anything. So I want to switch back. I need the greens in the corners. So if I get the black one up there, and then move over, and then do this. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Okay. Close and closer. Okay. So that's the beginning. That's the next step. So now, That's just swapping the 2 green. This lets me do this. Oh, that's not what I expected. This. Okay. Now I can move it over and swap again. Why didn't it swap? Oh, it's swapping the corners. So now, okay. Sure. So green will, if it's in either of those spots, will jump. Ooh. Now. Okay. I could swap to there, and then swap to there. Oh no, I keep thinking that it will go to the top. Okay. What am I trying to do? That goes there. That's fine. How could I need the green in the corner with across from a red, right? That's how to do this. The green has to be in a corner. Across from a red, like this. That wasn't really exactly intentional, but it worked. Now do I want to do this? Sort of. Sure. Okay. No, I almost pressed the wrong button. Oh, wait, I think I'm undid what I was doing. So I need the green in the corner across from a red. So I need to get the black one down there. Am I stuck already? How am I going to get those reds out of the middle? Maybe I'm stuck. Maybe that's why I'm going in circles. God, it's again, this is not the night for doing this game, I guess. I'm getting sleepy, very sleepy. There's just pressing buttons over and over. Okay, this is my last run for the night, guaranteed. I'm not going to do this. I'm just like my brain is not ready for this right now. I had a long day before this, by the way, and I took the risk. I took the plunge. I spent like I worked all day, and then also at the same time was splitting my focus amongst um, this game development thing, like that I was watching at the same time. And so my brain is fried. I could always come back to this later. It's open. I'm close. I'm close. Like I get the concepts that I need to switch. I think if the red are in the middle, am I already in trouble? I think they are. I am. Except that can't be the case because I sure. But what do I do to get this out? How can I get the yellows out of these positions? Is it even possible? Hmm. Is there something I'm missing? Maybe when I press a yellow, if it's next to a gray, it will be a little different. Nope. Maybe if I press a yellow when it's next to a green, it will be a little different. Okay, so now how do I, okay, so if I get this over here, there, now it's got green on the side. Aha. So yellows turn into whatever they have on both sides of them, which means if I could get a black on both sides. What does a green do if it's here, actually? So I just spent the time to do that, and it seemed actually like a good thing to do. It just swaps these two. Is that a good thing? Hmm. If there had been another black here, okay, I think I'm gonna have to give up on this for now. Let me go take screenshots of this. Seems important. Little cannons and a castle of some kind. I don't know if I took a picture of this last time. Let me look. Sort of. I didn't take good pictures. I took a picture like that. But this seems like what I should be taking a picture of. Is there something to read? Fenaries. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. I am actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Okay. There's a number up here. 1612112L. In fog we are lost, fire we are found. The land, the something land, the something realm of Fen Ares. Land realm? Sand realm? I'm standing up. The grand realm of Fen Ares. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. I've learned a lot. I'm so tired. My brain is. I guess I'm not even that tired. My brain is fried. Um, I did the clock tower thing. I think I got pretty lucky with my notes. I don't know. It's not. It's. I'm a little annoyed how obvious it was on that note, and I didn't notice it last time. Should I? I mean, I didn't finish going through all of my notes because once I got to that, I got excited and came back to the video. Let me. The rumpus room is a bishop or a queen. It's a bishop. I need to find a king. The moment I find a king, I'm set. Oh, and I keep almost saying this. So let me look at the last thing that I noticed in my notes is the water. The aquarium has. Where are you, aquarium notes? In the fish tanks is what to me either looks like the archive room or more likely the office or something. It has a file cabinet. Then there's a bedroom. Then there's a patio, a hallway of some kind. I don't know which one. It's not the one with the flowers, so it's probably like the east hall or the west hall. And then lastly, the laundry room. Now, I'm confident that the laundry room has something good in it because clearly you can power it, and the power leads directly to the one washing machine. So something's back there. I'm guessing a safe. And I'm wondering if this is hints to the less obvious safes, like in the bedroom. I've always thought that in the bedroom, that one giant wardrobe is really suspicious. Now the patio has like a gas machine out there. I wonder if I need to turn the gas back on. Although I think I had it on when I first found the patio. Oh, sorry, I said gas machine. Obviously, I mean a grill. Sorry, like a gas grill, gas powered grill. It could be coal powered. Maybe I could bring fire to it. I don't know if I've tried that or not. I want to light everything on fire if you can't tell. And then I also know that the aquarium lets you empty it, but I'll be honest, like, there's fish in there. If I empty the aquarium, I'm going to kill the fish. I'm not okay with that. I don't think the game would force me to do that. But I worry. I worry about those fish. The animals in this house are neglected in a way as like already, you know. The hamster, the poor hamster, I hardly ever even want to go in that room. There's like nothing in there. I do pet the dogs quite often, and they have food, but that little hamster, he's neglected. And then there's a cat somewhere, theoretically, next to a flag that never moves, because that was in the notes for the rumpus room. There's a flag that never moves, and a cat, and a beach. And the beach also reminds me of that note in the clock tower, which also reminds me of the moon room. There's so many little things that are just like close to nebulous connections, and I have a couple things to do next time I play. Sorry, I'm rambling a whole lot. I'm going to call it here. If you're still watching this after 2 hours and 20 minutes, dear Lord, then thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.